It was absolutely insane. My team started off really strong, first community, Team Gibbon, second challenge or third challenge, we came in really strong, and then we just couldn't bring it through with that little lock challenge. But sadly, we did have to take away one of our members, my boy Wyatt. But honestly, yeah, the season premiere was crazy. I'm excited to see what's in store, and I'm sure me and my team Gibbon, we gonna pull it through, and we gonna take it far.
I was very nervous going into this episode. Always have the same feeling as everyone. Just don't want to be the first one out, which I wasn't. So happy for that. We picked teams in episode 1. I couldn't be happy with my team. I got Hope and Jack on my team. Very close with them. And the other people that got on the team that I haven't met until then, we got some strong athletic people. We got some smart people. We got a very good overall team. I'm very excited to see what we can do. Had a little trouble with the last challenge. But I think that was just a fluke. And I think we're going to have a good alliance and do strong moving forward.
I think the challenges were pretty fun. Overall, I had a great time doing them. But I think the most part of those challenges was meeting the players. Each person had their own personality, and it was great to meet with them. Everyone had their role to play, and everyone did great in those roles. Sadly, we had to vote some people out. Really hard decision because everyone did do their roles that they were supposed to. But when it came to the vote outs, we had to choose one person, and sadly, we had to pick that person. I do wish they could have stayed in. Everyone did do their roles, but things happened, and we didn't get the win.
We made it through the first episode, which is a good sign. Unfortunately, we didn't get the outcome we wanted. We didn't win the challenge, but I'm happy to make it to the next episode. I feel like our team, we got our heads around, right place, we communicated. So now it's just up and up, going forward. And I'm excited for where we're going to go. We're going to win the rest of the challenges, and then we won't have to face that problem again. So let's just keep the good vibes going and keep winning.
Yesterday we got our teams, and let me say I am so happy with the team that I got. I think that we work really, really well together. We communicate well. Everybody is full of personality. We came off strong by not having to go to tribal the first time. So that was great. And then we got to the second challenge. We were ahead. And then we lost it at the lock part of the challenge, which was nobody's fault individually. We failed as a team. We were all looking for the clue together. And, we went down as a team with that one. And that's okay. Unfortunately, we went to tribal council though, and we had to send home Wyatt. So we were all very, very bummed about that. He got sent to a place called Husky Island. None of us are familiar with that, so we're not entirely sure what happened with that.
You will be. You will be.
But other than that, I think that it was a great night, and I can't wait to continue playing with my new teammates.
2 tribal councils, 2 eliminations, a lot of challenges, and someone is going to come back from Husky Island soon. We already know who though, because of course we do. We know everything around here.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Raw emotions for that night. There was a lot. I mean, it was exciting, adrenaline pumping. This is your first time doing Survivor ever, I had been watching it for so long. It was like, finally I get to play. So that's really nice. And then the stress on tribal council, another thing that really stuck out. Because no matter what, it could be you going home. No matter what is told to you, no matter who you talk to, how many alliances you make, especially early game, nothing's ever completely solid. So everyone is still able to be on that chopping block early game. So I still definitely have to keep things alive.
It was crazy. We walked in, there's a room full of people, you just start making friends immediately. We got in, we started our first challenge, made our teams, and unfortunately we already had to vote someone off our team. And it hurt. I mean, I was stuck in the voting room for multiple minutes trying to decide. And yeah, if that is how day one went, I can't imagine what's in for the long run.
I had an absolute blast the first night. I got to meet a lot of really cool people, even though they did not end up in my tribe. As far as my tribe mates go, you know, I seem to like everybody. Everybody seems very down to earth. Everybody seems very positive. Unfortunately, our tribe Gibbon, we did have to go to tribal, and that was so unfortunate because the entire challenge, I feel like we were in the lead up until the end, and it was just because we couldn't open a lock. Aww. But you know what I mean? It is what it is. You see it all the time. You see, you know, tribes, they're just leading the way, and then that one thing just hits them, and then that's it. It's over. So unfortunately, we had to vote somebody out, and you know, I feel like the general consensus for everybody was that we voted out Wyatt. And the reason we did that was because he was on the lock challenge, and it kind of just seemed like he had no idea how to open one to begin with. So, you know, everybody else kind of did their part, and that's not to say that he couldn't have been good somewhere else either. Unfortunately, it just is what it is, and I hope that going forward, we kind of just dominate in some of these challenges.
Hey Husky Nation, episode 1, the real shaker. But you know, I think me and my team, we got this down pat. There was a lot of high, tense emotions after the first few games, especially after that last one where we got sent to the tribal council. But you know, I won't let that get us down, because if anything, turmoil makes us stronger. You know, every little bit of work is what helps you to become a better person, what helps you become a better teammate. And I think with all the work that this team puts in, we're gonna go far.
So kicking off the night, we started out with so many people outside the ballroom. And I was like, oh my god, there's how many people, how many names am I gonna have to learn? And then like when we get in, kind of settle down, and we get into those groups and those hula hoops, and then we start playing that bamboo game. And luckily, somehow, my team was able to win. Thank Hayden for that.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
And it felt nice being able to pick that team and have immunity like right off the bat, because it really let us bond as a team. Like we just started talking and getting to know each other like while the other team was in the challenge, so it was really nice. And of course you had that relay. We were doing so good. Everyone was one up to their part, and we were all crowded around at that last part with the lock, and I know a few of us, including myself, were trying to like crack the code, like what could it be? And you know, we ended up not being able to crack it. I think something, I don't know if something was wrong with the lock, or if maybe we just couldn't get it, but ended up having going to tribal and voting out Wyatt. I mean, there was no one on our team that I wanted to vote for. Everyone played their part like super well, and I really liked everybody. It's kind of just unfortunate how it works. You guys gotta pick someone and go, and Wyatt was just unfortunate enough to be the one voted out tonight. And you know, going forward, I hope it doesn't happen again. And I'm hoping that we can stay stronger as a team now. But I guess we'll have to see next week to see what happens next.
Hi. We filmed the first episode of Survivor yesterday, and honestly, it was way more fun than I thought it would be. Like, I thought it would be super fun, but it was really fun.
So excited! So excited!
I like doing all the challenges. They weren't as hard as I thought they'd be. They weren't as like physically involved. I really liked the puzzles. I think that's my ticket to staying in the game. Went for at least for the team rounds because I'm good at the puzzles. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'm excited for next week.